Hey, bring the camera up a little bit. It's showing too much of my knees, man.
You see that thong he got on.
Whatever.
Let me try something. I'm finna do something. I don't want to mess nothing up. Hold on. I think this good. That's what I've been looking for the whole time, and that's it. So like that.
Yeah, that's better.
Now for this one, I'm gonna get a little more on that one. I got it. And I just come up with the camera. It's like a knee right now. I was just scared to do it. I didn't want to mess nothing up.
Yeah, well, that's good. Yeah, use them lenses, man. I paid some good money for that stuff.
Yeah, I ain't want to mess nothing up. That was it. Honestly. Yeah, that's it. I ain't want to mess nothing up. I ain't want nothing to you. Yeah, that's definitely better. Let me come up on him a little bit. You got your hat cocked to the side. Know you old.
You let that roast you like that?
Hey, he got on you earlier.
Hey, both y'all up that one. If you graduated, when you graduated?
2012.
Oh, I was about to say if you graduated before 2010, but yeah. 2012. That when they said the world was gonna end, right?
Mm-hmm.
I remember.
They said the world going in 2012 too.
Yeah, they threw us a part on that flight.
They made a movie about it.
2012.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
2012.
5, 4, 3.
Yo. What's up, y'all? It's your boy TP, Tory T Plums, or whatever you want to call me. Back at y'all with another episode of I don't know. You feel me? And you know we got our co-host
Reese.
And y'all already know. If you ain't a member of the channel, if this is your first time, go ahead, like and subscribe. Leave a comment. Tell us what you think. Give us your thoughts and opinions on what we talking about. If you agree with us, let us know. If you disagree with us, call us dumb, and I'm gonna call you dumb back. All that good stuff. It's a little special episode. I'm gonna tell y'all why. It's a little special. He don't even know that. But we're talking in the future right now. Today's my birthday.
Oh snap!
Yeah, I turned 31 today.
Oh, you're an old YN.
I'm an old YN. I'm the YN up now.
It's over here.
Dang.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, man.
Appreciate that, man. It's another
I got a bill due today.
Society got a bill due today to me.
Lord have mercy. Dang.
So yeah, you know.
That's what's up. That's why you was
3-1.
That's why you ain't work.
I worked. What you mean? I just took a nap before it was time to shoot. I was tired.
Man, look. How you feel? Feeling older?
Yeah, man.
Tell them about what's happening to your body.
No. I actually went to the doctor yesterday and I went to the dentist this morning, actually. But yeah, I also, started working on some iionKnow merch.
Yes, sir.
You feel me? You check out the jersey. Go ahead and zoom me in up right here.
Yeah.
Any day now. Oh, you can't zoom in?
Just stretch it out, man. Just stretch it out.
Alright,
so why number 84?
This 94.
Or 94?
That's because that's the year I was born, man.
Oh, 94?
Yeah, man.
That's a bad year. 86.
That's a
old lad.
You get it up, man.
So yeah, this the jersey I came with some iionKnow merch. We gonna have some iionKnow not uniforms, but we're gonna have some iionKnow gear. But I'm gonna show you the back of the joint.
You gotta lift your hair, move your hair. Yeah.
Problems. I know you don't know about them hair problems.
Yeah. Okay. You have to get in the mic and say that N word.
But yeah, you finna come in one episode. You finna see us with some iionKnow gear on.
Yes, sir.
You feel me? We
Yes,
finna
sir.
be, finna be good. But anyways, yeah, we finna talk about a topic today that's gonna be sensitive to some of my viewers. I ain't gonna lie. Now I have a audience that I don't know. I have a lot of female women that listen to my podcast. Strangely.
Oh, that ain't strange.
Take that out, okay? man, trying to get me killed on the
Hey,
internet.
hey, go ahead. Carry on.
Anyways, so I've been hearing a lot of feedback about the podcast actually, and some people like where it's going. You know what I'm saying? That's the male and female audience. My hair is jacked up and it's making me mad right now, but it won't stay in this ponytail. But it's making me mad. But so yeah,
Go put your bonnet on.
whatever. It's a dread hat. It's not a bonnet. Anyways,
I said it right that time. You said it wrong.
So what's gonna happen today? What we talking about is this is a fact, and prepare yourselves. Trigger warning. Hold on. Trigger warning. Is that loud enough? Can y'all hear that? You need to turn that up.
It might be straight. The speaker's probably not loud enough.
Trigger warning. Men and women will never be equal.
Okay. All right.
There
Go down the road.
Men and women will never be equal. There we go. I just got my little sound joint, so I'm trying to utilize it. But that's not a bad thing. Okay, before y'all start logging off and cussing me out and telling me all types of things about myself, it's not a bad thing. It's just a natural thing. We're different. Men and women are different. There's pros to being a man. There's cons to being a man. Vice versa.
Right.
Societal standards. There's pros to being a man and the cons to being a woman, or whatever you go to call it. And there's double standards as well.
Right.
Some double standards are understandable and respected. Others, not so much.
Right.
So
I find it interesting that we have to point that out.
Unfortunately, because people don't know what they is these days.
Yeah, that's crazy.
People don't know what they are. Dang, I'm talking country like you.
Hey, man.
People don't know who they are these days. There we go.
That's right.
Yeah. Yes.
That's correct.
They have no idea of their identity. So they're confused and they say stupid junk. Anyways, so for one, dang, this is deeper than I was expecting it to go. But we're gonna talk about it. So we're gonna talk about the one thing first of all. Why aren't men and women the same or equal?
Made different.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's about as plain as I can put it. You just different. You just different.
Why is that so hard?
Y'all can do things we can't do. We can do things y'all can't do.
Why is that so hard for, mainly in my opinion, from my experience, for women to recognize or to cope with? Why is it so hard for them to get that?
Well, for a certain group of women, the feminists, you know how that go, and they little arguments. I don't know exactly when they decided they want to be just like us. I was about to say this before we even went further though. I mean, I can understand you might maybe want to be strong like a man, but I don't want to have a baby. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
I don't want titties.
Yeah, I don't want.
Can I say that?
I was about to say. I'm married. I'm gonna keep it PG. I'm just. Go ahead, young man.
I'll say, shoot, forget it. I don't want titties. I don't want periods.
No.
I don't want. Everything that come with them things.
Right.
But I know y'all don't want the pain of getting kicked in the nuts. I know y'all don't want that.
No. Which one do you
think hurts more? It's so crazy. I was having this conversation a little while ago, and here's I actually, if you go on my YouTube history, not YouTube, Google history, you will see that exact question. And package got delivered. Okay. Anyway, sorry y'all. I was just having this conversation, and from what I read, it's equal. The people that was having the debate, they leveled it out. But as far as a more excruciating pain, getting kicked in the nuts. Child labor is more painful because it's longer. It's a more drawn out process. But the mere impact of getting kicked in the nuts, it's excruciating, and it's like it doesn't stop there. It goes in your stomach.
Yeah.
And you like it almost incapacitates you, like
back. You get traumatized from stuff like that.
And you know, there's a reason why it's such enforced in sports like boxing. Hitting below the belt, they give you a 5-minute time.
Can't breathe, start seeing spots.
It's a pain that you don't want. Trust me. It's a pain.
And ain't no epidural for it either.
Right. it's just like it's painful. Okay. But back to, let's get off the superficial crap. Let's get to like in-depth things. Like, so a lot of women today that I noticed, they want chivalry. They want men to continue to act in a chivalrous way, but they don't want to act the way people who got the benefits of chivalry acted. So, like, in my opinion, chivalry was created to bridge the gap between men and women, because we knew women weren't doing certain things that men were doing, so they made chivalry to even the playing field out, to make them comfortable in a sense. Like, a man holds the door for a woman. A man, you know, all these things that you call chivalry, pays for the dates, you know, all these things that we would call chivalry, in my opinion. But today, it's like they want it all. They want all the perks and benefits of being a woman with all the authority and power that a man has. And it's like, you can't have it all. Because if I say I want all the power and whatever that a man has, but I want to be treated like a woman, you're gonna look at me crazy.
Yeah, that's
you're gonna look like, nigga, what? Punk.
Yeah, she gonna have a Jody.
Right.
She gonna have a Jody.
Right. And it's like, but it's so funny to hear like women say, I'll be feminine for the right man. What does that even mean?
If you ain't feminine now, you ain't gonna be feminine then.
Period. Exactly.
No, it rolls over.
Yo. I'm only gonna be feminine I'm only gonna be masculine for the right girl. Like, nigga, what's wrong with you? What?
Yeah.
Like, what kind of bull crap is that?
I'ma change my tone.
Like, nigga, you'll sit your... Yeah. But,
So that's the thing. So they expect the benefits. Hold on, how did you say it? You said they expect what?
They want the benefits and the conveniences of being a woman, but they want the authority and the power that a man has. My brother, my brother didn't make this up, but he told me this before. He said,
that's crazy.
He said women want the power of a man, the benefits of the woman, and the accountability of a child. And I was like, dang, like this is true. And a case of proof in the matter is, insert clip. This Sha'Carri Richardson junk that just happened recently at the airport. For those who don't know, I'm gonna try to make it short. She was at the airport shoving and pushing and hitting her boyfriend, who's also an Olympic track athlete. And it's on video at the airport of her doing this in broad camera view and everything at the airport. So the police get called. TSA calls the police because you don't play stupid games at the airport.
Right.
So TSA called the police. Police confront her. And before, we never had this body cam footage. So all you see is that, you know, she's pushing her boyfriend or whatever, and then she goes to jail. However, the new body cam footage just came out, and all we seen was her boyfriend defending her like, hey, she shouldn't have went to jail. You know, she's a good person. She's blah, blah, blah. He's cleaning it up for her. You know what I'm saying, right? So now the body cam footage came out, and immediately when the police came to pull her over, she started trying to throw him under the bus and make him the bad guy.
Wow.
So they said, they start asking her questions about what's going on, and she's like, oh, no, I just got in an argument with my boyfriend. I'm not going to try to make up voice. She said, I got in an argument with my boyfriend. We just got in an argument with my boyfriend, and he didn't hit me. I didn't touch him. It was no violence. Yeah. It was just an argument with my boyfriend. So they let him, whatever. And then next thing you know, they're like, okay, you're under arrest. You're going to jail. She's like, I'm going to jail for what? And then she tried to literally start throwing him under the bus, saying, Y'all don't have on video of me putting my hands on him, but I have something on my phone that will say different, and I will show you. I will show you that right now. She went so far. She went so far
man.
and literally said this. Y'all over here talking about taking me to jail, but he's the man in the situation. The video shows him walking away from her attacking him. And she legitimately said, y'all talking about taking me to jail, but he's the man in the situation. What is that supposed to mean?
Crazy.
What is that supposed to mean? You know what that revealed to me?
Wrong or right. What's that?
That means to me that she has an evil heart.
Yeah, of course.
She has an evil heart because she's willing to put a man, because she knows that he's not gonna get the grace that she gets.
So did you see any other footage? I mean, did he touch her?
No, he's just walking away. He's just walking away, trying to get away from her. She's following him.
She just threw him out to just.
And the fact of the matter is this: that's an evil heart, and that's a double standard that's been manipulated by so many women towards men. They know that the law sides with them off rip. So in order for her to be hitting on the dude, and then the police come to her and say, he's the man in this situation, why are y'all talking about arresting me?
Right.
As if they should be arresting him for getting hit by you.
For getting hit by you.
It's insane to me. And that's it. That reveals an evil heart, because she went on, oh, well, he's a liar, he's a blah, blah, blah. Basically just denoting the man to the police. Right there. And then he's on the back end defending her. While she's
kind of like, hey man, just a little argument. Hey man, we good. And she like, nah, take him.
She's basically trying to set him up to get arrested, to go to jail, to be the villain in this story that she started, that she was doing stuff in.
That's crazy.
And it's like, that's an evil heart, dog. Just so that you don't have to be held accountable, you're willing to throw somebody else away just like that.
So what did the comments say? You seen that on the?
Oh, the comments are, well, this is what I be talking about. So the comments, I think most sane people understand that she's dead wrong.
Right.
But if you see in the comments, women talking about something, well, what did he do? Or they saying, oh, they making jokes. They like, oh, and he couldn't run him if he wanted to because she'll catch him. First of all, he's faster than her. He's an Olympic athlete as well.
For real?
He's way faster than her. He holds like the world record for the 60 meter.
Oh, dang.
So he's way faster.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Yeah.
Olympic male, Olympic.
She don't kick in real good until the last 40, right?
Yeah.
Last 40.
That's a joke that they was making, but they don't know. They just don't know.
Yeah.
But they was like, if you think she bad, you should see what I do to men. Stuff like that.
The girl.
That's comments that you'll see by women. Now I'm not gonna throw this bucket on all women. Like I know there's good women and there's women that disagree and they know that she was wrong.
Right.
But for the ones that don't, that make fun of it, had that been the other way around, he would have been thrown away immediately. Lost all endorsements, lost everything just by, well, first of all, forget the video. Just by the allegation of it, he's gonna lose everything.
Man, some people like that is cold-hearted, man. I seen it, something similar happen before, but these were actually church people. Man, and I seen a dude, he called the police, not really for anybody to go to jail. It was just him and her, and he was like, I just need somebody to calm this situation down. And the police, the officer that showed up, I was there, the officer that showed up, he looked like he might have been having a bad night. So he went after the woman immediately, and he fell on his knees begging, hey, please don't do this to my wife. And then I'm thinking like the other way around. You got somebody who I might want you to get off me, but I don't want you to go to jail. I don't want to demean your character. I don't want none of that. I just don't want this to escalate into something else. But then on the other end, your partner is saying, take him.
Right.
That's crazy.
It's a wicked heart, dog. That's what it boils down to.
That's crazy.
And like,
and they married? She married?
No, they not married. And she was in a lesbian relationship a few years ago, when she first started to get on the spotlight. And apparently she was beating on her girlfriend. So the fact of the matter is, like, these people say it's okay for women to beat on men, but men better not take
Absolutely not. That's a question. How far would a woman have to go with you before you say, I got this?
You doing good, people. For me, all right. So thank God I never been in a situation like this. I'm able to handle situations fairly and level headed. I never lose my temper, but to me it like I draw the line if you hit me in my face or if you get a weapon on me, and like I can hold you back. I can hold you down and stop you from doing whatever you want to do, but there's something triggers when you get hit in your face. So like if I'm sitting here minding my business, you just come hit me in my face. There's something that triggers in you that makes you want to get hit. Like so me honestly, if that happened, the first thing I'm gonna do is grab you and like push you down like and hold you down. Like stop. What are you doing? Stop. If you keep going on and like stop, then I'm gonna kick you out. That's next step. Right. The third step, if I see you grabbing for a weapon, oh no, it's over with.
And is this a stranger or?
I don't care who it is.
Yeah, I got you. Thaddeus.
You know, I know my jiu-jitsu.
I know my jiu-jitsu.
I know how to use a body weight against you.
Oh, so you just gonna break an arm and choke eye?
Only when it's life threatening.
Only when
it's life threatening. So
what point does it become life threatening for you? Because that's what self-defense is. It's, you know, defending your life. But how many hits to you does it become life threatening?
If I can't control her and if I'm walking away, like if I'm walking away and I'm getting beat across my head, how many more licks can I take until?
So you see how the difference automatically in our minds, we automatically resort to if we have to. That's our first thought, if we have to. But if the tables turn, one hit's enough.
Right.
One hit's enough for them.
Oh no, you ain't got to hit. You don't have to hit. You just talk. That's it.
And I felt like he was threatening my life because his tone was threatening to me. The look in his eyes, like, thank God I've never been in those situations.
And at the same time, we don't complain about that. That goes with what you're saying. You know, the little double standard thing. We don't complain about that. We understand. We naturally are we're stronger, more athletic. You know, we're more built for battle than a woman is. So, no, we not gonna just. Well, a lot of good men, at least one who considers that, won't just go out and try to do that.
Some people like that. Some people like that. That abusive.
You talking about girls?
Some people like that abusive stuff in relationships.
Abusive.
Yeah.
I get you.
So that's a problem right there.
We separating kinks from actual violence.
Right.
So we ain't talking about people that just freaky and like that dominatrix type of freaky stuff.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm talking about.
No, we talking about like violence insinuated. Like somebody ain't got to do nothing to you, or somebody ain't got to physically touch you, but then somebody physically violence, domestic violence.
Right.
I'll be going off on a cliff, but yeah, I think for sane people at the very least, for men, we think if I have to, not necessarily like that's not our first train of thought for most people. Now there's some abusers, there's some people that abuse women and stuff like that. Nobody's on their side at all. I'm not on the side for abusive men. I'm not on the side for abusive women. I'm on the side for defend yourself if you have to. But I think we got to get that junk out of our minds, and we have to start training our daughters that boys don't hit you. Right. We got to stop training our daughters that, because my daughter's training is that boys shouldn't hit you first. Which means keep your hands to your doggone self. Keep your hands to yourself, because you don't know what somebody's son's training them. Their son's like, don't hit no girl first. Don't hit anybody first. But if anybody hits you, defend yourself.
Right.
So you gotta stop. We gotta stop operating that mentality that nobody's gonna hit you for. There's no consequences for your actions.
Right.
That's what it boils down to.
Right.
People don't think there's
consequences.
And then
it could, like you say, it could be triggering. You don't know where that other guy
exactly
come from or his trigger points.
Trauma is only acceptable for women, apparently. For women's bad behavior.
Right.
So see, the thing is, and we can go on and on and on and on about things that's, well, if this way, then that way, which is the point of this episode. Men and women aren't equal. So we never will be. So like the whole back and forth thing, we just gotta really figure out how to be adults, to be honest with you. It's all about being an adult and being accountable for the stuff that you do.
Right.
Every action, there's an equal or greater or lesser reaction. Right. So you can't do anything to anybody and tell them how to react to it.
That's right.
So
that's right.
What you got there?
When you say men and women are equal, aren't equal, does that mean they shouldn't have equal opportunities?
No. Well, opportunities is subjective because opportunities for what? So like if we doing a weightlifting contest, I mean,
jobs.
It depends. Qualifications. Do you qualify for the job? That's what should matter to me.
Right.
That's why. And trigger warning. I said trigger warning. That's why with me the DEI thing is a touchy subject because number one, I'm not saying that there shouldn't be a fair shot for people. I'm saying that there should be a fair shot for people. And the DEI thing, it kind of I'll just put it this way. You ask anybody, are you a DEI hire? What's their response gonna be?
I got a job fair and square.
Exactly. That's everybody's response.
Right.
They'll get offended if you tell them, you're a DEI hire. Right. No, I'm not. I deserve this job. I earned it myself.
Right.
But then when this whole DEI initiative is, being supplanted or whatever, how dare they?
Right.
How dare they not?
Right.
It doesn't make sense.
Man, people don't know what they want.
They don't. They really don't.
Yeah.
They do not know what they want, and it's the problem.
My bad.
The problem is like people have to stop. People have to start being able to think for themselves. Stop being told what you believe. Stop being told what what society.
Realistically though, a lot of people ain't even know what DEI was nowadays.
They didn't know that. They did not know that. They did not know that, and they want to be offended. They want to hate somebody so bad that they'll be offended by anything that they do.
Right.
So like, I have a Tesla, right? So me having a Tesla translates to some people as I love Elon Musk and I love Trump.
Dang.
Does you wearing got-darned Tommy Hilfiger mean that you like white racists?
Tommy Hilfiger. Does that you know about Tommy Hilfiger, man?
I don't know about Tommy. What you mean? I know Thad don't know nothing about Tommy Hilfiger. Yeah, Thad don't know nothing about that. But it's like people have to, and it be, unfortunately, it be Christians that have the most hate in their hearts. I ain't gonna lie to you.
That's what I seen.
That's
what I.
They have a deep hatred, and they what they be preaching. And when I'm saying I'm being very, what's the word? Like, it's calling them out. Like, I claim to be a Christ believer and follower, but
modern day Christians. I got you.
So it's like the message of love, which is supposed to be the most powerful message of all, of the sacrifice that Jesus made for loving us and all this, for God so loved the world and stuff like that. But they do not show love, dog. They really show hatred. Watch this. Trigger warning. Trump.
Oh boy. Whoa.
Trump. What? Trump? Oh, what did you do now? Oh
boy.
Oh, I'm mad now. Like
that orange man.
Yeah. That old orange devil.
Yeah.
Like, how can mentioning somebody's name make you this upset?
Right.
We didn't even say what he did. We didn't say he did something good or did something bad. If Trump do something good, they have to make it bad.
Right.
Oh, he only did that to blah blah.
Right.
But when he do something, like, you see what he does?
Right.
You see what he does? Like,
They was picking sides.
I have to express this so much because people don't believe me. I am not a Trump supporter. Okay? I'm also not a Trump hater.
Right.
I am fair.
It is a such thing.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have to hate everything somebody does because it's them. That doesn't mean that means you're a hateful person if that's how you feel about something.
Most of the jokes, and we don't even know these people.
If Trump picked a random person to get $2 million to, and it was them, yeah,
they in love.
Ask me if they gonna take that $2 million.
Yeah, they gonna take it.
Man, of course they gonna take that junk.
They gonna take and be on TV shaking his hand.
For sure, for sure. And it's I don't like.
Trump do narrative change. Trump did everything for black people.
Trump, I'm telling you, I wouldn't be where I was without Trump. Now I'm telling you that now. It's such a fake outrage society, and this is what bugs me about today's.
Well, see, that's what I was asking though. I was asking because I seen the fight.
I'm gonna have to go ahead.
I seen an argument in a church.
Mm-hmm.
I don't say the church name, but I asked a question to the guys that was having a debate, and I was like, "Is Christians supposed to even debate? I mean, vote?" Because and the theology is that all this is gonna crash. You want Jesus to come back and take you away from this evil world and everything will go. So I'm like, what is there to if you know what's finna befall everything? Like, is your vote gonna change what's gonna happen? If prophecy's gonna come true? Or like, should you even be worried about it? Do you know, Thaddeus? You a voter?
I voted.
I'm just a pilgrim here.
But I would say,
you ever heard about that?
I haven't, but you don't know when Jesus gonna return, so that doesn't mean you still have a part to play in this world. Like, you still can move your hands. Like, why wouldn't you vote? You still in America.
But it's like in Christianity, the belief is that you are set apart from all of that, and so you wouldn't really be
set apart from the world. But I'm still
you still in it.
I'm still on the earth.
You still in it, but
we never supposed to get too comfortable in the world. I guess.
I don't see how voting is getting too comfortable.
I guess.
I don't see how voting means you confide into the ways of the world.
Well, what it is it's like an investment into something not gonna happen. So it's like, if the prophecy is that all this is going to, not just like I say, you don't know when Jesus is gonna come back, but if the prophecy is all this is gonna burn, I know it's different. Some people believe that heaven is gonna be on earth, like a restoration. I think Jehovah's Witnesses believe that when Christ come back, it's actually going to be a changing of governments.
They also believe only a certain amount of people get heaven.
Well, I'm not touching on that, but I'm just saying they believe that it's going to be a changing of governments. Other people that's believing that it's just going to be raptured up, Earth going to get destroyed, and it's going to go. Either way it goes, you're voting, and it's almost like you're making an investment into something that is gonna burn. You guys know what I'm saying? And then we have, like, it's starting to create little arguments inside the church and things like that. So I say, is Christians, with y'all knowing prophecy like that and believing in that, what's the whole voting thing? Is y'all even supposed to vote like that? And I said y'all, but you know what I'm saying.
I would say that you said something about investing in something, and when you already know how the end is gonna be, but it's like, does that mean should I not invest into the people of the world, even though I know that one day we will leave from here? But does that mean that I know that we're gonna leave from here, God is gonna return? Does that mean I shouldn't still invest into the world and spread the gospel?
Well, that's different.
I'm gonna say this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this. I think that we have we live earthly lives, and we live our earthly lives to secure our eternal life. But in the meantime, while we're here, I mean, my personal opinion, I don't think voting really solves anything. To be honest with you, I don't think voting is gonna. I don't think voting is really making a difference because politicians lie anyways. Like, what has the? So I don't think voting either party matters personally. That's just me. But
it'd be different if it did matter.
For sure.
At least if you felt.
But I think that's why I think voting more so on a local level matters more than the higher ups in the government, because your local is what directly affects you and what you see, what you actually see changing there.
Right.
So
and a lot of us don't do that.
And I think that truly has more of an effect than voting, for the president or whatever, because some states gonna be what they gonna be. I think California. I love California, but I think California is the stupidest state in the country.
Right. And it's like, I think it's to me because, to me, like, we talking about making an investment, right? So I've seen so many churches put emphasis on the voting and what's going to be changed through the voting process, but it never go pick up trash in the neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
You kind of see what I'm saying? They'll never go actually they'll do the stuff that everybody can see, like maybe every now and then they'll go out and give food and stuff like that. I don't want to seem like I'm just bashing on them. I'm just telling you what I saw. But I've never seen church people fight over a vote when the change can be in your own neighborhood.
I've never seen people alienate people for different for voting their interests.
That too.
And the thing about it is, what you're essentially doing is telling people what they need to be interested in.
Because you is.
Exactly.
Right.
So like if I voted Republican because I think that certain things on the Democratic Party are going too far and I really don't want those, I'm choosing which battle I rather fight.
Right.
So when other people telling, oh, you vote them, nope, I don't like you, I'm not talking to you ever again. I'm like,
well, I think
you letting people that we will never ever meet know and that don't care about us, don't know exist. You giving them that much power over your life to determine people
and it's right, and it's kind of like I'm a little bit confused about the whole thing too, because like I said, when I even talked about to people in the church, and I asked them, well, how do you go about choosing who to vote for? You know what they say? Choose whenever one is the best life. What?
That's what I'm saying. Like this ain't supposed to go to this, but I'm gonna just say this, and then we're gonna go back to the original point at hand. I think the Democratic Party is known to be the biggest liars, and I'm not a Republican either. The Democratic Party, every election time, they sell us a load of dreams that never happens. And when they don't happen the first term, they tell us it's gonna happen the second term, and it never happens. And then same story again. You hate everybody that's not voting for it. You hate everybody that be like, nah, they telling you the same junk over and over again, and it's the same cycle of nonsense. And I'm just so sick of the whole thing. I'm like, man, screw all of y'all. I'm not doing any of it. But back to the topic at hand with the men and the women thing. There was Ari Lennox, who's a singer. She's a singer or whatnot. She came out a while ago and said something about Martin, how Martin was offensive because he talked about Pam, and then she turned it into being dark skinned. Oh, he didn't talk about Gina because Gina was light skinned but Pam was dark skinned. And I'm like, what on earth are y'all talking? Martin ain't never make a dark joke about Pam.
Even if he did, if I was Martin, I'd stay away from talking about Gina too. She had a whole lawsuit against him. But I wouldn't say that about the lady no more.
But they made constant jokes about Gina with the big head. Remember her head got stuck in the bed? Yeah. But and then she came back and she was like, "Oh, I watched the Bernie Mac. First of all, Bernie Mac been dead for 10 some years.
Yeah, he been going wild."
She said, "I watched the Bernie Mac show, and oh yeah, I understand why he's a legend, but his jokes just make me so uncomfortable."
Who?
How about you don't watch it? How about you don't go to a comedy show?
Who said
the same person, the same woman that talk about having sex and having to sleep with all this junk of her songs. She ready, but
she talking about his stand up jokes or
yes,
his show?
His stand up jokes. Don't watch it. Why is this world so doggone? And she's not a YN either. She's like older than me.
You know what that means?
What?
That means she was laughing inside. That means she was laughing inside.
That means
maintain a demeanor.
Now, be real. In a room full of dudes, right? What dude is gonna be like, man, I don't know, man, them jokes really make me uncomfortable.
He gonna sit there, still.
We really don't look for things to be offended and complain about. Mm-hmm. Women do. They will literally. I've seen 20-something videos of women crying about insert video. Woman crying about being unhappy in her marriage with her perfect husband. She said he's a perfect husband, but I don't even know what I want to do. I'm just.
She said
my life should be like this. Just crying about a perfect husband. I'm like, what are you crying about? She's like, I know many women would love to be in this relationship. He's perfect. He takes care of me. He doesn't do anything wrong. He doesn't cheat.
So she was cheating?
No, I don't know what she's doing, but she's on the internet crying about nothing. Crying about the perfect husband. It's like, why?
I got the perfect partner, and that don't even make sense to me.
Here's what I think men would do if they unhappy in the world. They're not gonna get on the internet and tell everybody that.
Nah.
You know what 9 out of 10 men gonna do? Just deal with it.
Right.
Like
that
whatever.
I'm gonna get off work and go to my spot.
That's it. They might cheat in the back room, do whatever they got.
Yeah.
They may do that, yes, but at the same time, it's like, why do people just? I ain't gonna say people. Generally, this ain't everybody, so don't take. If the shoe fits, wear it. If it don't, then spare it. I made that up.
You still
But I think men and women are just not. We're just not the same. And the more y'all try to be like men, the more miserable y'all end up making yourselves.
Right.
And this is something that's so crazy to me. I heard women say, "Oh, he want me to cook and clean." What I look like, a slave, a maid, a servant? Like, how did cooking and cleaning become slave activity? Do you not cook and clean at your own house by yourself in your singleness?
That's a good dog.
Do you just have a dirty house?
That's a good doggone question.
Because what difference does it make?
Right.
And in today's time, I do not believe that most men every day just have to make their wife cooking. First of all, if you have to clean every day, there's something wrong with
dirty.
you. Dirty. If you have to clean every day, there's something wrong with you. So like,
you ain't tidy at all.
Yeah.
You just take your junk off and throw it in the middle.
Just make it make sense to me how that became slave activity, especially if you don't have to work. I understand when you come from work and then it's if you work and he expect you to still do everything by yourself. That's not what we talking about. We talking about women that just like to complain about stuff,
right.
And they like to make false equivalencies. What are we then out in the field working? Are we slaves to you, house slave?
Right. I mean,
like, I don't understand the mentality. Like, it's just nothing's ever enough for some people.
That's because I remember a lady gave me marital advice, right? And she told me and my wife, she said, as long as you worry about you and you worry about me and she worry about her, and vice versa. Don't be worrying about what each other doing or ain't doing. Y'all will be fine. And that's the best example, man. I'm not looking at my wife's failures and complaining about them or whatever shortcomings and complaining about them. And I would hope that she's not doing the same for me. I'm here to pick up where she might be a little weak at. There is, and vice versa. But I ain't finna make her go out there and fix on no car or nothing like that right there. And I'm not gonna complain about it because that's why we here.
And it's a thing too. Like, I think our friend groups are definitely important because, or not even friend groups, just our topics. Because women would sit around and like tell each other. They'll tell people they don't know that you deserve better. They'll tell people they'll be like, you deserve better than that.
Who told me that? Somebody said something.
And don't know.
Was we talking?
Probably, maybe. This probably a conversation we had.
Yeah.
You don't know this. You don't know what this person deserves.
Mm-mm.
This person probably deserves to be knocked upside their head and thrown up over a cliff.
Right.
And they always telling people they deserve more. You deserve. Stop telling people this stuff because it really, really forms delusion. And these people really start to believe the bull crap. And then there's zero accountability. There's zero work ethic. There's zero doggone like awareness.
Right.
Because somebody just keep telling you that you deserve better. If you get into a men's circle and then you complain, you start having these sessions about issues and stuff like that. Yo, homie gonna be like, bro, you need to tighten up.
Right.
Bro, you
right.
need to do better.
That's if you got the right one.
Yeah, and then if you got a girl and she's doing right by you and he's like, bro, you got a good one, you better tighten up.
Right.
Woman would tell you when having a perfect man, you deserve more. You deserve to be happy.
More. Yeah, he need to do this, girl.
And,
he need to do this to him,
and
girl.
this is why they say single women keep women single, because that's just this T app. Oh boy.
T app.
It's something called the T app, and it's something that like.
You bringing up some junk I ain't never even heard it.
Listen to me. It's crazy because it's basically the original purpose of the app was to warn women about dangerous men.
Okay.
And basically what happens is they have to anonymously sign up. They have to put their driver's license. They have to take a picture of their driver's license when they're signing up to prove they're a woman or some junk like that. And which actually there was a data leak, so all this stuff got leaked. But basically the app was meant, and I can respect the original intent of the app to warn women about dangerous men.
Right.
What it became is a full-on gossip session. What it became is women don't like a guy for whatever reason, so they're gonna put whatever they want about him on this app, and the man can't defend himself. So what happened is men created a version, a T for her app, and it became the #1 app for that class in like 3 days, and they absolutely hate it. Now me, I'm not a person that's gonna participate in gossip rumors, and so I'm not downloading that crap. I'm not getting nowhere. My hands nowhere near that mess. But they absolutely hate it. The tables turn. It's like, oh, men want to be women so bad. It's like y'all realize that when y'all don't operate correctly, whatever you sow, you gonna reap.
You gonna reap it.
So if you thrive off of drama, gossip, and fairy tales, guess what's gonna come back to you? Gossip, drama, and fairy tales about you. But guess what? Guess what else gonna happen? They gonna do it better than you do it.
Right. Ain't gonna feel good. Ain't no phone rabbit got the gun.
Exactly. And then when your feelings hurt and your business all out there and stuff like that, man, now what? Now what? Now you sitting there looking dumb. And then guess what? Just what your next resort is to shame men. Oh well, this generation sassy. Somebody didn't like what I said yesterday on the Instagram post, right? They start giving me a whole bunch of paragraphs. I'm like, man, stop talking to me. And I said, listen, you can talk as much as you want. I'm not arguing with you. She said, that's very sassy of you, Plums. I said, y'all kill me. Y'all kill me.
Sassy.
Because if a man argues with a woman, it's sassy. If a man chooses not to argue with a woman, you sassy.
Yeah, you sassy.
I'm like,
no backbone. So
y'all just be saying anything.
You know, ain't satisfied. Man.
Y'all say anything, and it's like I don't understand. I guess I don't understand. I'm not gonna understand because I'm not a woman. But it's just something like there has to be a point where logic kicks in somewhere. It has to be a point. And ladies, I love y'all. I swear, I promise I do.
Yeah, I hope. Yeah.
Can I tell y'all a story real quick? I'll tell y'all a story real quick. So apparently I have an alter ego named Troy.
Yes.
I have an alter ego named Troy.
Yes.
Now, Troy doesn't truly exist. But Tariq, Troy is a living color, full-fledged.
He is.
Let me tell you how the story came to be. So, this was for your birthday last year, right? Or was that this year?
Yeah, it was for my birthday.
We went to
for
Top
my
Golf.
birthday.
For his birthday, we went to Top Golf. And it was three of us. It was supposed to be 4 of us, but it was 3 of us. So we at Top Golf, and one of the workers at Top Golf,
She
she seen my name on the screen, but she read Troy instead of Tori. So every chance she got, she was in our booth. Hey Troy, you want me to show you how to shoot?
And she sucked.
So I mean,
oh, shoot.
What can I say? Your boy's an attractive guy. You know what I'm saying?
He got the oil.
So it's been occasions where like, you know, women like me, which is a normal thing, you know what I'm saying?
Like you a little too much.
So Troy is apparently my alter ego, and they sense Troy when I ain't even doing it. I'm just sitting there minding my beeswax, and Troy's in full effect apparently.
Yeah.
So that's the story. So when he look at me crazy, it ain't cause nothing real that happened. Okay, it's because stuff that's out of my look at him. It's because stuff that's out of my control. Okay.
Oh, it's real, just out of his control. It's Troy.
Whatever.
It's Troy.
So yeah, that's who Troy is.
Yeah, you got that oil on you.
I'm gonna get a T-shirt that say Troy.
Yes. Yeah. Troy.
He the one that's a superhero right now.
And then up under hold on, what you got? You got I don't know, 94 year you were born. Under Troy, put 130.
Troy 6 months. Whatever, I ain't listening.
No, man. Inside joke, y'all. Inside joke.
It ain't that inside no more. If you know now. But
Troy is Troy.
It was still funny though, because she was literally.
Man, that jump was funny. And it was even fun when she finally calling you wrong.
When she finally was like, I'm so stupid, I'm an idiot. It was a white girl. It was like, I'm an idiot. Oh my
God. I believe she was off too.
Probably.
Man, that girl coming around every corner. Troy. Troy. Nice shot, Troy.
and I suck. I suck. I'm talking about I was trash.
Get out there, man. You mind if I show you how to shoot?
Hey, listen. She was giving a demonstration.
Yeah, she was talking them through it, holding it like this,
and she sucked too.
Man, that ball went that way. It's something like that.
Yeah,
it's something like that. Oh boy, yeah, she was on over Troy.
She wouldn't let me go.
Yeah, I think she was off though.
But anyways, dang, see this. It's so much subject. That's why we got to have this conversation. We got to
revisit it.
Yeah, we got to revisit this joint because there's so much to go on. But yeah, we finna go ahead and end this episode, y'all. We finna close this joint out. And is there a sad thing here? Oh, no, I ain't one. I'm looking for the little But yeah, this been another episode. I don't know. The conversation kind of went multiple different ways, but the fact of the matter is, ladies.
I don't know.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. We don't know where it's gonna go.
Yeah.
But ladies, we love y'all. Men love women. Okay.
Right.
We just want y'all to understand that we're not the same. That old Michael Jordan commercial. Anything you can do, I can do. No. I know Thad don't know about that. He don't know about that commercial. But yeah, we not the same. And equal might sound offensive, like, you know what I'm saying?
It's okay. Men not equal in organizations and stuff like that.
Right. You know? And in the Godhead, not the Godhead, the godly ordained ordinance is God, man, wife, children. So the man should be your leader. Be led. And you know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with that. We want y'all to be in y'all soft feminine spirit.
And
don't
take the being led thing too. Don't be too deep. That don't mean you don't have a say. Because a good leader would take counsel from his.
Exactly.
You know.
Exactly. But a woman could tear a man apart, boy.
Yes, you can.
Tell you, boy, boy, look.
Yeah. You can give life and you can show tear down.
First of all, it's a woman fault. We all in this situation to begin with. God dang it, Ian.
Man, let's end the episode.
Nah, but all right, y'all. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. If you tuned in this far, hopefully y'all know it's all out of love. We love y'all. We love women. I loves women. He loved his wife.
Yes.
And daughter. I love my daughter. Anything that you got 5 seconds. All right, we good. All right. Peace. See y'all next time.
Peace.